conversion between percentage, fraction, number, decimal. So I mentioned before, your percentage sign itself is like dividing by 100. What it means is actually divide by 100. Okay, so when it's in percentage, we say 10 to the 10 and 2/3%. But in actual number, we will just put 10, 2, 3, key inside your calculator, divide by 100. Then your calculator will give you the answer already. Okay, when we are finding fractions, simplest form, all this, let your calculator do the job lah. Where is my calculator? Here. Keep it closer to me. Okay, so I should be keying in. Use the fraction button, but I want a mixed number, Darius. So I will use the shift button of this fraction button. When I press shift, then I press the fraction. I will have 3 boxes. Then I can key in the mixed number 10. Then I can key in 2 as the numerator, 3 as the denominator. Then I will have 2, 10 and 2/3. Then I just divide this mixed number by 100. Key in, divide by 100, I press equal. My calculator do the job already. Fraction in its simplest form, 8/75. Okay, try, use your calculator, go and press. Okay, press your calculator. Get used. Okay. Too far from me, I cannot see. Okay, you can see my calculator now. I want the mixed fraction, mixed number button. The button is here. This yellow color one. So to get to the yellow color, I press shift. So I press shift. Then I press the fraction button. Then I will have a 3 box one. That is my mixed number. So my mixed number, I key in 10. Then use my cursor, go to the top, go to the numerator and key in 2. Use the cursor, go to the denominator, key in 3. Then I use my cursor, move to the right again. Then it will be out of the mixed number. Okay? Then I need to divide by 100. Division button is here. Here, divide by 100, so I press 100, 100, then I press equal. You see, my calculator tell me the answer. Okay? That's why my calculator love me, so tell me the answer. I big friend with the calculator. You all never press your calculator enough. Your calculator don't like you. Good, talk to your calculator. Okay. Then express 41.4% as a decimal. No difference. My percent means divide by 100. So I just press into my calculator 41.4 divide by 100. My calculator will tell me 207/500. But the question wants it in decimal. Okay? So So you have to know another button to help you change between decimal and fraction. And the button is here. SD. Okay? So once I press my SD, 0.414. Okay? There are these things that calculator can help us. We don't need to remember. This button, SD, the button be above your delete. This one. Okay? Question 3. A to B, then to C. A to B itself is 1:4. B to C is 3:7. I want to combine them together. I need to make the common one the same. B is the common one. So I need to find the lowest common multiple of 4 and 3. 4 and 3, lowest common multiple, 12. Okay? 4, 8, 12 already. 3, 6, 9, 12. So 12. Okay? So from 4 to become 12, I need to multiply by 3. So in the first line over here, I need to multiply both sides by 3. Then for the second line, 3 and 7. I want 3 to become 12, I need to multiply by 4. I need to multiply by 4. And my result will be A. 1 times 3 already become 3. 4 times 3 already become 12. 3 times 4 is 12. So that's why we have the same number here. Then 4 times 7 is 28. Okay. We want to make the common one the same. Then we can put all 3 together. Ratio. Ratio in its simplest form must have no unit. And why we can have no unit is because we make all of them same unit. Same unit, then we can cancel away the unit. So 1.5 kg, we change it to gram. Every 1 kg is 1,000 gram. Every 1 kg is 1,000 gram. So 1.5, very good. Nazif is a change man. Wow. All ready to go to the aircon room. Okay? 0.5 kg. 1 kg is 1,000. 0.5 kg is half of a kg. It is 500 grams. Okay, this one I got no calculator to help me because got 3 of them. So all the gram cancel away, then all of them got 0 behind. So 0 at least a bit easier. I know all can be divided by 10. Because when I divide by 10, I just remove 1 0. Okay? Now cannot divide by 10 already, but when it's 0 or 5 means both all of them can divide by 5. So I will divide by 5 first. Still can divide by 5 because they end in 0 or 5. So I divide by 5 again. Answer. Okay? Not so difficult, right? But when you try yourself, then you will know where was the difficulty. Then when you come here, you listen, then you will know. how to solve. Or else you just listen to me. Looks like very easy like that. Huh? Understand now? You should understand 2 months ago lah. Understand now? Okay, Ash, Barney and Caleb have some sweets. Ratio of Ash's sweets to Barney's sweets is 1/3. Ratio of Barney to Caleb is 5:2. If Ash had 5 sweets, calculate the number of sweets that Barney has. So with the first part, there are 2 different ratios. One is between Ash and Barney. Okay, so between Ash and Barney, A is to B is 1 is to 3. Okay? Then they tell us Ash had 5 sweets. Knowing this ratio, then knowing that Ash has 5 sweets, Barney must have 3 types of Ash. 1 unit is to 3 units. This is their proportion. So if Ash had 5 sweets, how much would Barney have? One way that we can write or present our answer is 1 unit 5 sweets. This is like your primary school one. Actually no change one. It is still correct. 1 unit 5 sweets. So 3 unit 3 times 5 sweets. So equals to 15 sweets. It is the same as 5 sweets is to 15 sweets. Okay, then the last part is putting the 2 ratios together. Again, we want to make the common one the same number. A is to B is to C. So again, Barney at the middle is the one that is common. So in the first ratio, 3. In the second ratio, 5. Lowest common multiple. So first ratio, I want to multiply everything by 5. Both sides multiply by 5. So that the Barney one will become 15. Okay? Then the second one, I want Barney to become 15, I need to multiply by 3. So the second ratio, both I have to multiply by 3. Then the result will be Ash to Barney to Caleb. 1 times 5, 5. 3 times 5, 15. 2 times 3, 6. Okay? So question 5 actually they just add a story. But what they want you to do is exactly the same as question 3. Okay, question 6. Simple interest. A man borrowed 8,000. Then simple interest at 5% per year. So we say before, your interest we usually measure with a rate. So this 5% means 5% of your starting. 5% of 8,000 per year. So every year you pay 5% of 8,000. Then how much simple interest will you have to pay after 4 years? So it will be 8,000 times 5% is 1 year. Correct? 5% of 8,000, this one is every 1 year. Here is 1 year. So I want to pay for 4 years. So 4 years I need to multiply another 4. Because 4 years. So I have to multiply the interest in 1 year interest for 1 year. Interest for 1 year is 8,000 times the interest rate. Then every 1 year is 5% of 8,000. Then 4 years, so I multiply 4. Then let my calculator do the work. 1,600, is it? Or 160. Press your calculator. 8,000 times 5 divided by 100 times 4. 1,600. I don't know. Yeah, I also don't know when is the fire drill. Okay. Yes, it is today, but I don't know which lesson. You think it's math? Oh no. My favorite subject, if they fire drill, then I'm very sad. Oh yeah, lockdown drill. Okay. So every 1 year is 400. Every 1 year 400. After how many years will it be 2,800? We take 2,800 divided by 400. We get 7 years. Okay? Not difficult, right? Every 1 year 400. After how many years? 2,800. I take 2,800 divided by 400. 7 years. Same all this got video. I will upload on your Google Classroom. Hopefully by today, then you all can still see that. But I scared later cannot upload, so better listen now. Okay, higher purchase question. Mary want to buy sofa. The price is 3,250, but she didn't pay 3,250. She paid by higher purchase. She paid a down payment of 20%, and then the remaining amount, it is charged at 5% per annum, paid via 15 equal monthly installment. Find the total amount paid for the sofa set. Okay. Oh, this one is a difficult question. Okay, first, she didn't pay at this price, 3,250. She paid by giving a deposit. So she paid this 20% already. Then the remaining 80%, she paid by installment. So she has to pay an interest rate. Okay, so let us slowly calculate what is 20% of 3,250. So she paid 20%. So she first paid $650. This is her deposit. Then after she paid her deposit, she still owe how much? She still owe 3,250 minus 650. So she still owe $2,600. Okay, this is her balance of how much she still owe. She still owe $2,600. So it is considered she borrowed this $2,600 at a 5% per annum flat fee, flat rate. Okay? So this $2,600 will be charged 5% per year. So this 2,600 is need to pay an interest. How much is the interest? The interest is 5% per year for $2,600 per year. So every year she is charged $130 interest. This is interest per year. But how long did she borrow the money for? Actually, it is not 1 year. She borrowed for 15 months. 15 months, then she pay back. So she don't only pay 130 for the interest. She pay 15 months. 15 months is 15 out of 12 of 1 year. So she totally pay the interest 15 over 12 times 130. She didn't borrow for 1 year. She borrowed for 15 over 12 of a year. Amira, are you listening or not? I don't believe. You laughing so happily. I don't believe math make you so happy. Okay? So all together, she pay 162.5 interest rate on top of the 2,600. So in the end, she pay this interest, her total interest. She pay her 2,600 and she pay her 650. Okay, so the total amount she pay will be equals to 2,600 plus her deposit plus the interest she paid. There are these three components. Okay, usually questions don't ask like this. Usually questions don't ask like this. Okay? So this question is unusual. So if you cannot do this question, it is still okay. In all our math paper, it is the more important to be able to do all the easy questions. This one is abnormal one. Unless you want to get full marks, then you must know all kind of questions. So that one don't need to pay so much attention. Question 8 is your standard question, so you must know. Alex go Bangkok. He changed 1,000 Singapore dollar for Thai baht. Thai baht, every 100 baht is 4.43 Singapore dollar. Okay? So we can first write down the exchange rate first. Every 100 baht is equals to Sing dollar 4.43. Then now we must be thinking. So he changed 1,000 Singapore dollar. How much is this 1,000 Singapore dollar in Thai baht? BAHT. Okay? Then we must be thinking, so how much is this 1,000 Singapore dollar in terms of baht? So it is like doing our proportion. How do we get from 4.43 to 1,000? I told you all before, 4.43 to 1,000 is difficult, but 4.43 to 1 is easier. How to change from 4.43 to 1? divide by 4.43. Okay? Then, as I divide my 4.43 by 4.43 on the right hand side, every 100 baht, I will also have to do the same thing. I also divide by 4.43. Okay? I don't need to press the calculator to tell me how much. I can leave it as a fraction first. Nazif, I was just praising you just now, telling me the answer.
Belgium versus Canada.
Then once I praise you, you go and watch Belgium versus Canada.
No, this was
Playing games. So like I told you, you all try so hard to fail math. How can you not fail? You watch Belgium versus Canada during math. You play game during math. Of course, whoever is your God or whatever, the heaven must reward you. You try so hard. Make sure you fail. Okay, then from 1 to 1000, we multiply by 1000. Then we will also